to listen to the AC12 podcast. I am your host, Mike Luke. On that post-game show, very much appreciate you all. Ben One White got everything figured out in the last 30 minutes. I blame Ben One White for not understanding what was going on. Ben One White, this is
clearly,
true.
yeah, clearly it's all my fault. Sure.
I blame Ben One White. All right. We got to give a massive shout out because there was a super snap right at the end of the show yesterday. Shelby, who was the super snap from again? But it was a $49,999 or $49.99 super snap.
$49,999. That's right. Someone super snapped us $50,000 last time.
$4,990. No, it was $49.99. We very much appreciate that super snap, though. Very much appreciate it. But very cool. Okay. Now. We've got a lot to get to this show. We're going to talk Arizona, Oregon. We're going to talk Arizona, Akron. We're going to talk Jeff Goodman. We are going to talk Logan. Yes, very much appreciate it, Logan. Very much appreciate it. Yes, that will feed families, as the kids would say. Okay, now Lopin. Sorry. All right, now we got a lot to get to this show. We're going to talk all of that stuff. We're also going to talk Arizona, Akron. Now, one thing that I do want to say is, and before this, we got a $4.99 super snap. Andre Veras says, hold on. We all know the most important question. Did Cody James Martin give birth?
Cody, you want to give an update to people real quick?
She did not. The labor kind of slowed down and stopped, and they sent us home. And so we're out walking around today, trying to get it back in progress.
So you're just trying to get that thing to pop?
Yep.
Yeah. All right.
Well, she should go swimming. Isn't that the key? Swimming helps, right, Ben?
What is Ben?
No, it's not my area of expertise.
Ben has multiple kids.
Yes. All right. So we'll keep you in the loop on that one. All right. The first one, though, that we need to talk about, though, is, and I think that this is very annoying. Also, we need to give a big shout out to Longview for sponsoring this trip. Longview Insurance and Investments, very, very good. I discovered Andre Veras. Okay. Now, Arizona, Akron. Jeff Goodman was trying to get a lot of people upset because, Jeff Goodman's a putz. He's just a putz. That's the best way that I can put it. There was really no rational explanation to pick Akron. You guys will like this, unless you're just a casual. Yes, that was a casual take. What do you guys say? What say you?
It wasn't just him. It was the whole field. Like, he convinced people. Like, Terrence Oglesby yesterday morning was like, yeah, I really like Akron. But anyone that knows ball, as the kids would say, Mike.
Oh, yeah.
Akron never had a chance. Like, the chance of Akron winning was so minimal. So many things would have had to go wrong for Arizona to lose that game. And then once you watched it for 5 minutes, you're like, oh, okay. Like, it's just not happening.
Right, Ben?
What, their biggest dude was what, like 6'5", redshirt, something like that?
Yeah, their center's 6'7", 210. Like me, basically.
Yeah, and then you look across the board at all the other talent. The guards were small. I mean, they were just outmatched. And I think Goodman's reasoning was that he didn't necessarily trust Caleb Love, but this wasn't a game where Caleb Love had to play lights out by any means. And
we nailed that, Mike, because we were like, out of all games, Arizona doesn't even need Caleb Love in this game.
Not at all.
They didn't need Caleb Love.
No.
Dude, it was just so sus. I don't know what else to say. Colton Hawthorne, $4.99 super snap. Very much appreciate. Colton Hawthorne is an underrated name.
A great name. That's a very rich, pristine name.
After this season, we're going to have an all names bracket, and I assure you that Colton Hawthorne will be on that. Colton Hawthorne, yes.
It sounds That's like a great name. What was the name yesterday, too? Sherman something? That was a good name, too.
Yes, there was. Who was
You're in the chat, Sherman. We'll shout you out.
Yeah, it was very good. Yes. Oh, Matthew Abrams, 99. Sheer has a Mir Khan level aura. Bear down. Oh, yeah. I don't disagree with that at all.
Will Wade just got teed up, and his assistant coach got teed up. So good game.
Yeah. Let's get. Yeah, this game's over. All right, but so that was a casual take. But one thing I will say though is that Arizona did what it needed to do. I'm going to say though, you can't play like that. You can't play like that against a better team. The 12 turnovers in the first half is insane. Stop doing that. Stop doing it now.
I agree. Yeah, I mean, obviously it's too much, right? I think part of that was the pace and just how hectic it was, and Arizona just basically saying, we can do this too, and got a little carried away. I don't see the pace turnovers being an issue against Oregon. Their turnovers would be more like because Oregon's throwing 18 different defenses at them.
Right. Okay. Yeah, Ben.
Yeah, I mean, they throw so many different things, and I think it's going to be challenging down low, obviously, more so than what you saw against Akron, just because of the talent you have. Nate Biddle is really, really good. And when he plays well, this Oregon team can be hard to beat because they do have the ability to make shots as well. Granted, they've had a very tough finish to the regular season. They did beat some better teams. I think they beat Bama. They beat Wisconsin. The Bama game, I think, is more Bama missing shots. The Wisconsin game, to me, was a little bit more legit. But yeah, I mean, this team is not a team you're going to just be able to go in there for 40 minutes and push around like you did Akron. So you've got to play smart. You can't turn the ball over. You've got to watch your pace and all that stuff. I think they just knew they were so overbearing to Akron that they could just basically do whatever they wanted out there, and it showed in the first half with the turnovers. But I think it's going to be completely different against Oregon because you just can't play that way.
Spread is down to 3.5. El Boom. I noticed that. I noticed that this morning.
That's normal. I think they did that on purpose, to be honest.
I don't know.
Okay. Has a 3-point game, and it usually opens up around there.
All right, so look, we're going to talk about Oregon here. We're going to talk about Oregon, and I'm going to talk about Dana Altman. Shear has talked me out of actually saying the joke, but first we need to get a couple reads in here. Cody? Excellent work. Okay, Arizona Shear, I can't see you. Where'd you go? Where'd you go?
Ben, where are you, Ben?
Ben, where are you? Oh my God, Arizona Primary Eye Care. Holy moly. I did not know where Ben White went, and it scared me. I didn't want to have to go fish him out of Pike Place or whatever that thing's called. Okay, so anyways, here's the deal with Arizona Primary Eye Care. Great deals going on. AccuView now offering $400 towards contacts, $150 for disposables. Now listen, you might say, Mike, are you taking him up on that? I am taking him up on that, but not up here in SRS. I am wearing my Tom Fords because I get bad allergies and I don't want my eyes bothering me. But you need to check them out. You need to fill them up. Got 4 locations. Cheryl is awesome. Cheryl is the best. And again, optical options to fit all. You can be a casual like myself and look cool, or you can be like somebody else like Ben White and want to step your game up. Either way, Arizona Primary Eye Care has you covered. Check them out. We very much like them. ArizonaPrimaryEyeCare.com. Boom. Okay, what else we got? All right, smelly, rainy Seattle. We need to be very clear about something here, Shear. Shear, let them know.
About what?
Andre Veras. We need to be very clear.
I thought it goes without saying. Look, we love Andre Veras, but if you want us to endorse him, it's not happening.
Not doing it. We're not going to do it.
Someone came up to us on the streets of Seattle and they said, I thought they wanted to change. They didn't. They just said, will you endorse Andre Veras? It's absolutely not. And I kept walking.
We're not going to do it. We just won't. But here's something else that we could maybe recommend. Andre Veras, if you go through him for personalized, comprehensive financial planning, he might be able to give you a discount on his personal services. But again, we can't guarantee any of that. We just can't. We're not Ben. You know us. We're professionals. We're gritty out here. We're not going to do it. Period.
Absolutely not. But call for yourself and find out. I can't guarantee anything though.
And who discovered Andre Veras and Longview Insurance and Investments? Who discovered Andre Veras, Ben White?
Oh, come on. You tell him.
Oh, Mike Luke. Oh, look at Sherry's back. Sherry's trying to get out of here because he's so embarrassed that he couldn't discover Andre Veras. Yes.
I did. It was me.
Yes, but check him out, though. Andre Veras, 520-325-3456. Okay, let's get back to here's something. Dana Altman is a good tournament coach. Period, point blank. He is a good tournament coach. There's an amazing stat out there, and I'll tell everybody the joke later about Dana Altman in Crete, Nebraska. I know most people haven't heard it, but there's an amazing stat. Ben White, he has never lost to a lower seeded team. Tommy Lloyd cannot say that.
Unfortunately, he cannot. He cannot say that.
That was rude. That was rude.
That
was rude.
Tommy's also had higher seeds though than Dana.
Dana's had some pretty high seeds too.
But I mean,
Yeah, I'm just saying. But either way, he's good. He's a good tournament coach, and he throws a lot of different things at the wall. He is the epitome, and I think that's why Sean Miller's teams had such problems with him, because Now, again, Sean 2.0 is much as better, but Sean Miller went into every game and you know exactly what Sean Miller was going to do. Dana Altman goes into every game and he could be bringing 3 different defenses at you. His offenses generally suck. So that is something that to keep an eye on. But overall, he does a lot of really good stuff. He's he's good. He's a leader of men.
Who was that? What was that crazy game last year they played? They lost, but it was like an insane game.
I don't know.
In the second round, they lost.
I don't know, but it doesn't surprise me at all.
Creighton. Remember that Creighton game?
Yeah, I do remember that. Oh, I do remember that. Yeah. Oh, with Jermaine Couisnard, where he had like 89 points, and we thought he was Kobe Bryant.
Yeah, and they lost in double OT, and that was just a ridiculous game. Dana's a good coach, and the thing is, with Dana, I love the Who Cares cheer. Dana has gone farther by Javier. How long has Dana Altman coached, Javier? I'm just curious.
Yeah, a long time.
Dummy.
Yeah.
Anyway,
don't call Javier that. Well, Javier is just our. Yes, be nice to Javier. Go ahead. He's still wrong on almost everything, but we like Javier.
Yeah, but Dana Altman's gonna. When I was watching the Liberty game, I counted no less than 4 different defenses. There was a trap. There was the full court man-to-man